President-elect Trump says he'll impose tariffs on imported goods on day one of his administration. This as concerns rise over whether tariffs could lead to higher prices for Americans. NBC's Chris Pallone has that story.
At the Texas-Mexico border, President-elect Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, assessing the situation with Governor Greg Abbott as the administration prepares to take over in January.
You can't have strong national security if you don't have border security.
Immigration, a key campaign issue for Trump, and now the centerpiece of a new threat from the president-elect targeting the U.S.'s three largest trade partners. Trump posting on social media he plans to impose 25% tariffs on goods imported from Mexico and Canada and increase the tax on Chinese goods by 10% on his first day in office, blaming the three countries for immigrants and drugs coming into the U.S. and daring them to stop it. Economists say people will see across-the-board price increases on things like vehicles, dairy, paper products, building supplies, electronics, and many other everyday items.
The person or the entity that is importing that writes a check to the U.S. government to pay that import tax and then turns around and in many cases passes that tax along to consumers in the form of higher prices.
It's unclear whether Trump is serious about these day-one tax hikes or just using them as a negotiating tactic. But experts say just the threat alone could cause price increases before the president-elect is inaugurated.
The more people, the more retailers and importers that rush to stockpile goods, the more it raises things like shipping and freight costs given those higher demands.
In response, Canadian officials stressed the nation's close relationship with the U.S., and the Chinese embassy in Washington said trade between the two nations is mutually beneficial. Chris Pallone, NBC News.